Howdy, y'all. Okay, we're gonna start evaluating these JTS Aracudas that I picked up. What we're gonna do today is just get a baseline of where they're at in basically stock form, and then we'll see where we can go to in power level. So we'll have something to compare to. We're gonna do this base level test so we can write down this information. That's all we're doing. We're not doing anything special. We're not trying to shoot groups. Obviously, we don't even have a scope on the gun. We're just going to shoot across the crony. That's it. So first thing we're going to do is the 25 caliber. These guns are regulated, but this one has the MPA gauge on it, and I suck at converting it, so I don't know exactly what it's set at on the regulator. So I'll throw a picture up here if I don't have that answer already before I finish making this video. I'll post it if I do. Otherwise I'm kind of shooting in the dark here, but that's all right. We'll get it figured out. That's not a big deal. So okay, for the first up is pellet testing. We're going to be using the A-Arms 25.4 grain pellets. We're going to shoot 5 of them so we can get a decent average of what's going on. Gave us an error. But that's why we're shooting more than one.
$865.
865.
$854. 859. 859.
All right. Let's change this to the cast test. Now these are the cast bullets I cast a week or so ago. From the NOE mold, Bob Stern style bullets, and they weigh 47.5 grains. Uh-oh. Well, they may be sized too big because they don't want to go in. Let's see if we can get one shot through it. Nope. All right, let me take care of this. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now this is part of learning and going on. I had sized those to 251. Evidently 251's a little too big. Not NOE. Lee didn't have a 250 sizer. They had 251 and 249. and I grabbed both of those. We'll have to play with it. When I take the gun apart, I'll slug it a little bit better. Obviously this gun is choked, this barrel is choked because the pellets were probably 3/4 of the way down the barrel, and I double fed that. When it didn't go the first time, I kind of pulled it back a little bit and it double fed, so there was 2 in it. So we went back and sized them up to 249, and let's see if they'll feed. They're tight, but it fed. Let's see if it'll shoot.
$564.
Definitely a lot slower, and I expected that. Especially they're tight, so we may need to work on this barrel, because when I slugged it the other day, I slugged it from the muzzle. It was real tight, and about that far in, they almost fell out. So we'll have to figure out the actual barrel and find out what's going on.
547. $553. 551.
At 249 is still really tight chambering, and it shouldn't be. As loose as it was when I was slugging it.
557.
All right. Well, there's the baseline of the 25. Now the 30. Now the 30 definitely is. We got 3,200 in the tube, and we are regulated at about 25. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. No, about 20, 26 maybe. I'm not for sure what stock is supposed to be. I heard that 2,400 was supposed to be stock, but all right, 30 cal pellets. Which one we got? We got pellets right here. Okay, 30 cal pellets. That ought to make a Frito the Bandito ring here.
741.
That's a little slow, really.
820.
That's more like it's supposed to be.
811. 828.
Yeah, he's definitely ringing. All right, 30 cast. What happened? Why did we blank out? All right, let's see if these will feed. Yep, they fed. It wasn't too bad. What do we expect? 500?
683.
That ain't too bad.
$700. 700. 699.
Being very consistent.
712.
All right, no feed issues with those. Let's gather up this data and see what's going on. Okay, so while I was shooting the video here on this, I got an answer came in on the MPA conversion. It's one MPA equals 145 psi, so that will 25 was set at about 2,000, little over 2,000 psi on the regulator. Okay, so we know where that's at. I'd have to find out exactly how much JTS recommends it not go over, so we can adjust that, but that's not a big deal. We got a lot of mods to do to it. So the 25 pellets that weighed 25.4 averaged 859, and that was only over 4 because we didn't pick up the first one. 41 foot-pounds of energy, which is not too bad, not too shabby for a stock gun. The 25 cast bullets, after I resized them to 249, 47.5 grains. Velocities were really, really low. That kind of actually surprised me they were that low. I was expecting the 600s, but 554 is what they average for only 32 foot-pounds. So yeah, that'll jump up really fast once I get the velocities up on those. All right, the 30 pellets were 44.75 grains. They averaged 805, and that was 64 foot-pounds of energy. Now the 30 cast bullets, they weighed 61.5, and I was really happy with that velocity, even though it's way below what I really want. 698 average for 66 foot-pounds of energy. So with that much weight, you know, another 100 foot-pounds of energy will bump that, or 100 feet per second will jump that foot-pounds up really, really fast. So that's it for this test. So hope stay tuned. We're gonna we'll probably work on them both at the same time. I'm not for sure. I may do one at a time. I'll try to record what I can, what I'm doing, and show the results as we do it. So I have no idea where the hammer springs are, you know, the adjuster on it, where they're set out. You know, we got, my main concern to begin with is flow. So we need to make sure that we're getting good flow. That means we'll probably be opening up holes and deburring holes so there's no drags anywhere. You know, make a nice smooth transition from here to there. So I know some of y'all people probably think this is boring, but it's one of the things I like to do, take something and modify it. Make it work better. I mean, even if I don't get the velocities way up, just modifying it to make it perform better is a big deal to me. So, all right, that's going to be it for this test. Thanks for watching, everybody.